Another week, another weekly reset. This is where we look at Nightwave, Teshin, all that jazz. There will be time codes in the description below. So without further ado, let's start off with none other than the mode called Nightwave, or rather the reward system called Nightwave, okay? Now, rumor is that they're going to be talking about the next Nightwave that's going to be coming up at the next dev stream. So definitely stay tuned for that. It's closer to the end of the month, the next dev stream. It's some off days away. So yeah. But anyway, I digress. We have played 3 different Sazwin songs in the very. I suck at playing the Sazwin. We have complete 3 mobile defense missions, pretty straightforward. Complete 8 zones of Sanctuary Onslaught. Defend both mirror defense objectives 3 times in a single mission. Kill 500. Kill 30 XMS. Complete 15 missions. And kill 500 enemies, okay? Imagine if this was 500 XMS. It would be ridiculous, right? I mean, it's possible, but it wouldn't be like a smooth sailing just by playing the game mission. If I'm being honest, between you and me, I go into Elite Sanctuary Onslaught to just complete the XMS mission, to have it just done right away. That's what I do personally. But once again, I digress. Let's look at the mods. Now, I like hovering over these so you guys can actually see what they do to see if it's something that you want to pick up at all. And I mean, there aren't any real good ores here this time around. I guess this ore's not the worst in the world. So yeah, and that used to sell for a lot, but that was just because it was so rare, because it was an unreleased ore that was accidentally released, and then they released it, so now it's not really that rare, in case you're curious about its rarity. Then we have alternate helmet and alternate weapon skins, and this is actually a scroll. It goes on the bottom of your K drive. See? Yeah. And then we have, this is the color palette, and the rest, just stuff. These are fully built or can catalyst and or can reacted, so you don't gotta worry about the blueprint. So you can just or can reactor or can reactor or can catalyst it up. Now let's see what our good buddy, good pal Teshin has to offer, shall we? Teshin has nothing of importance. I mean, a kit gun ribbon is fine. It's fine. But, yeah, okay. Anyway, you can get a kit gun ribbon for 75 steel essence if you so wish. Wow, what a steal. Okay, see, I'm hating on the kit gun ribbon mods because I already have all the kit gun ribbon mods, so maybe that's not fair of me to hate on them, but yeah. Now for the circuit. The Siren, Vauban, or Nova. Vauban is actually probably the easiest to get out for 3, since his parts are in Nightwave and his main blueprint can be bought in the in-game store for normal credits. So there's that. Siren is the most annoying to get, so I'm going to pick Siren because you guys fight Kayla, see, I'm already, I blocked her out of my mind. She's so hard. I don't even, yeah, okay. Anyway, yeah, you can also get a 7 exclusive mod. I don't know if it's the same for everyone, if it's going to be Venom Dose, which I'll be honest, I don't really think I use Venom Dose at all in any of my builds. Anyway, that's neither here nor there, I guess. If we move on over to Steel Path, if you already have all of these Incarnon adapters, like I do, you can come over here and choose 2 items here. I like choosing them just in case I want to do the circuit. I mean, I don't have to, but just in case I want to do the circuit, I want to be able to do the circuit. Archon Hunt. This week's Archon Hunt is this Archon, and this is the Archon shard you'll get. This is the percentage that it will be a Talford version. Talford version just means it's a bit stronger. Talford versions actually are more than just shiny. They actually contain buffs as well. And in order to get an Archon shard with a chance of it being a Talford Archon shard, you'll need to complete Rescue, Disruption, and Showdown Archon Hunt, which is the Showdown is basically an assassination mission that the game sometimes counts, sometimes doesn't count as an assassination, but it will count as a showdown because that's what it is, a showdown. Now we descend into Descendia. I'm going to hover over the rewards so you guys can sort of see what they are. And these are basically Descendia is your tower type thing. So you're actually going, instead of climbing the tower, you're descending down the tower, get Descendia. And every 3, or rather every 7 zone, the 3 check marks basically. Yeah, the 3 save points, although I guess he technically at save point, so yeah. But this is the main boss dude, so it's funny that the main boss level has a save point, but I guess it's not really that funny if you think of it. But wait, there's more. The Steel Path has its own reward track. Yes, the Steel Path has its own reward track, so you can get rewards. Between you and me, I think the Steel Path rewards, especially for the bottom one, should be buffed. At least give it an Organ Catalyst and not an Organ Catalyst blueprint. Am I right or am I right? And now we made our way to the Sanctum. So of course we gotta go visit Bird 3, right? Right? And look under shiny treasures and look, we have an Archon shard. Now it's random what color Archon shard between the 3 main Archon shards that Bird 3 will have, but Bird 3 will have 1 per week and 1 per customer. As soon as you buy it, you can rebuy one next week, but not before then. You'll have to be rank 5, that's max rank currently, and it costs 30,000 standing. So as you rank 5, you guys accumulate 30,000 standing. Technically, you could just, bank up a bunch of standing, and then every week you could just casually buy it. That's what I would do if you want to go this route. That is kind of like an alternative if you can't or don't want to do the Archon Hunt, or you can do it in addition to the Archon Hunt to get bonus Archon shots. That's always good, right? Right. But wait, there is more. if we go over here, you would see that these are individual parameters that are different for each person. These you can choose to turn on or off, but don't worry, even though this is public matchmaking, if you turn them off, it doesn't mean they're off for everyone. Just like if you turn them on, doesn't mean they turn on for everyone. Each person gets to choose their own destiny if they want better rewards or not. But you know what? Deep Archimedea isn't the only game in town. No, if we head over to the universe where it's 1999 all day, every day, and talk to Kaya, we will get introduced to the wonderful world of Temporal Archimedea, which had the same individual parameters and same system type thing as you would expect with stickers. Yes, you can put stickers that do various things. That's why the enemy level is a bit higher because of that, I think. I hope, anyway. But, yeah, with that said, I'm going to end it off here. Feel free to let me know if you guys even do any of the Archimedea missions anymore. I personally don't. I usually am like, oh, I should do this, but then I end up forgetting about it completely. But yeah, with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.